Hello people, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably hear, a little bit under the weather, which is always frustrating in prep when you're going full gas towards a goal. You know, the speed bumps, they never come at the right time, but you know, in my experience as an athlete and as a coach, there's always a few hiccups that happen in prep. If you're lucky, there'll just be one. So I'm trying to tell myself, you know, getting sick now at 12 weeks out, you know, let me pay my dues here, and then touch wood, it can be a clear run for the rest of the prep and stay healthy all the way till show day. But the prep has been running very, very smoothly apart from the illness this week. You know, weight was dropping comfortably while still eating 3,800 calories and only 30 minutes of cardio. So really like light work in the grand scheme of things. But you know, I've been sick for the past 3 days. I've given myself, you know, 2 full rest days, and as a result of that, weight has stalled pretty hard. So I think a drop is warranted at the end of this week. You know, today is Friday, and on Sunday we'll be 12 weeks out, and I feel like it's time to up the ante a little bit. But I'm just holding off until I feel healthy and sort of gone of this flu, because you know, I'm not a big advocate of ever cutting calories or increasing workload when you're sick, because it tends to just delay the recovery timeline, and I want to be back to good health as soon as possible. But you know, time is precious, and every day is either an opportunity to get better or to not. And I took the extra rest day, you know, yesterday. That's 2 days off training now. I just can't afford myself more time on the sidelines. Even though I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, still I'm going to show up to get the session done, because I just don't believe that I can afford to spend too many days, you know, resting and not getting closer to the goal. Oh, nose is still running. But apart from that, things have been good. Irfan and Sher, both IFBB pros, have recently moved to Bali, and we're training together with that sort of camp mentality. So we'll be hitting a push day today, and they're both just starting prep. So we're all on a similar sort of mission, all working towards the same thing, and holding each other accountable and pushing each other to be better. And I think that's where the true power of the team aspect can be found. You know, when you're together sharing a mission, sharing the same values, and all striving to push each other to be their best, but also to even push past each other and to lean on, you know, some competitive aspects. You know, Irfan doesn't like letting me have a rep on him, and I don't like letting him have a rep on me. Even though we're not competing against each other per se, we're both pushing to be the best we can. Physique wise, you know, I'm still not totally impressed with the look, but I do find that, you know, in the first 4-6 weeks of prep, it's kind of just all you really see is like the flatness and the decrease in muscle size. And then when you transition into like the double digits, 9 weeks out and such, that's when you really do start to more so, I guess, like the look of your physique. So I'm just hanging tight and just ticking one day off at a time, making sure I win every single day and don't fail a single day. And I know that I'm somewhere around 2 to 3 weeks from accumulating enough fat loss where the physique starts to look sort of appealing in my eye. But today is going to be a grind. I sure as hell don't want to be at the gym. Just speaking and moving around is a little bit of a test, but you know, I think good athletes show up and do their best regardless of how they're feeling. So, you know, on your good days, that's when you can rely on the motivation to really give you the boost. But on your hard days, that's when you just need to lean on the discipline. So I'll just be biting down today, leaning on the discipline, and doing what needs to be done to make sure it's a successful workout. Right, so we're gonna head to the gym now. Intra-workout is prepared. Pre-workout meal is down the hatch, and we're ready to roll. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm just fun.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the graves. Never gon' fuck with it. I get the bag and I run with it.
Not bad. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Yeah. 8 out of 10 means we show up.
Let's get to the
Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I am not impressed. I don't need a rash coming in with last, then you see the flash. Elohim with the melody and they can supply the breath. 70, keep it heavenly, everybody get the bread.
Get in.
I got the bread and I got the juice. I got some dogs and I let them loose. Bring in the storm and this ain't the Zeus. Walk in the skies, but this ain't the loot. This ain't the cruise. We ain't the same, you ain't have a clue. I'm in the game and I'm touchable. Cause I got the flame and this is the proof. Rolling my toad, I still want all the smoke. We ain't talking about jokes, we just talking about more. I see all of my goals and it's looking like gold. I ain't asking for hope cause I know that this show now you see me glow. This is premeditated, I've been underrated. That's an understatement, I ain't coming later. Do you understand? You know I love my books to the living grade. He the one who made this, so I'm in my bag. I that way before I ever raise a white flag. Keep right back, raise the price tag. Chasing down all of these girls till I grab. Who could really stop me is what I ask. Homie, you can never get your time back. Only me and my reflection fight back. Why this beat, I probably need a nice pack. Like the 26, I'm finna run with it. I ain't gon' put, we ain't taking it easy. I keep the starters and we going farther like Tito.
Like 3 weeks post-show, he's gonna look incredible.
Kind of? When the food all comes in?
Yeah. And everyone will be like that. You should have completed like that.
Keep pushing.
What the fuck? How long do we have?
That's why it tests the mental strength when you don't have a number. We kill that version of Irfan today. And like the rep will be moving fast, and then the next rep there's just nothing. It's like you gave up there because it doesn't drop off like that. It doesn't like fly and then the next one just do nothing. Like, there should be like a slowdown of the rep speed if you're truly taking your set to failure.
Yeah.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last.
Let's go. And up. Hurry up. Good? Yeah.
Coming in with last, then you see the flash. Elohim with the melody and they keep it called the bread. 70, keep it heavenly, everybody get the bread.
Come on.
I got some bread and I got some cheese. I'm not
All this chillin'
Told myself if it's up to me, I'm running the list, I'm running the league, I'm running the me. We're not the same.
I feel like forever.
It's the same for me.
I'm jumping, hopping, skipping, trying to
Get up.
like I'm jumping rope, by the phone to go.
Come on.
Future looking brighter than a diamond. And the reason why, cause I put God in my mind. It's been like this, it's like Sawyer Wayne. Sauce on everything, rolling names. I've been legit since the 7th grade, and it's safe to say I control the wave. Control.
I'm strong and healthy. Sickness is nothing. I'm healthy.
They saying I win again. Hard act to follow and tough pill to swallow. Remind them of sin to me. This gift is a benefit. See a headache, good sin to me. Ever see me chillin', plotting no millions and counting figures. Just know I got it. Just know I got him straight from him again. J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the grave. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it. Gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I ain't not impressed. I don't need a rash coming in with last, then you see the flash. Elohim with the melody and they keep supply the bread. 70, keep it heavenly, everybody get the bread.
I can't feel it in my right. He asked me to push all the way. I can't feel it in my right.
Chilling with my shot. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to learn. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the first. 32 before that, then a shag that I pierced the shirt. 2016 was dirty sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't scared of heights. YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just tryna stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly, but I don't want you sobbing to my story. Car nigga made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the Benzes. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a cold slow. Honeycomb, she my pot of gold. Told her if she stay down to the end, we gon' move on.
21 guns to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm tryna buy Uzi. I was back in the streets way before I got bougie. I'm murders that you only see in movies. Shit's real when the raps is deep. When you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back to sleep. 100 days on the next and a trap for week. I'm from the corner of the trap in the trench. Had to hit the sauna when I slapped up the slang. With somebody door in the back of the hands on the shot. See a pool full of blood, take a swim. Got a battle heart for the work I put in. Can't be a face on a shirt or a name on some skin to survival. You got money on the line, I'm gon' down you. Teflon vest and a rifle. I got cake at the bottom of a trifle. Took her to the telly, then I scratch her inside like a vinyl. Handled the whole 9-bar on a 2-wheel cycle. Tryna get richer than Lionel. Tell the hospital we're sending straight death on arrival. You tryna walk through the streets, I'ma guide you. From a brick to a teeth, I'll supply you. You know what type of time I'm tied to.
On your marks, are you ready? 2023 be getting heavy. A bitch got a back and it's heavy. A nigga got the strap and it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy, steady. On your marks, are you ready? 2023 be getting heavy. A bitch got a back and it's heavy. A nigga got the strap and it's heavy. I watch 41 mil, it's heavy, steady.
You see the chicken breast and sweet potato fries? It's like, it's clean food, but cannot, not doesn't fit my macros lah.
When you're dieting, everything looks good. It's food envy.
Yeah.
Someone wants on someone's plate, you want it.
That's why. It's okay.
That's why in undefeated, we have no windows. So when we're prepping and we're hungry, no distractions. Yeah, last prep I did do like the sugar-free ketchup and things, but I just asked myself maybe like I can be a little bit better, and maybe I'll just try to tighten up those things. And I don't know if it's the whole reason, but my calories now are being able to stay so much higher compared to last prep, where it's like, yeah, I was having the sauce, but then the total calories was much lower. So I think maybe those things that we think like don't matter so much, you know, if we just keep it consistent, I think, you know, if you do that over 4 or 5 meals, it can really add up, you know, especially like if you're just doing it by the eye. The 1 second squirt becomes like 2 second squirt, becomes a 2 second squirt.
We all know how we like deep into prep, our eyes are screwed. So it's like we put a little bit, but it's actually more.
By the end, you're like, where's the egg white? All I can see is just the red ocean of sauce.
Just sweeting inside.
Yeah. Would you like some egg white with your ketchup?
Get up, get up, get up. Get up. Come on. Hold it down, hold it down.
I'm happy for you to rotate between like egg whites, whey protein, chicken breast, whitefish. You know, you can swap between them.
Rice, sweet potato, okay. Happy. That's right.
Basic whey protein okay for
Yes, yeah.
In back.
yeah.
The whey, the pump, has a little bit more carbs, but per serving the calories are very same to an ISO. So as long as you're having like 30 gram serve or something, the calories are going to work out fine. And for someone like you, like our issue is not needing like lots of protein. You know, it's more just coming from like keeping calories in a good place and keeping performance in a good place. so we don't need to run really high protein with you. So having a few less grams protein with a few extra carbs, I'm making it with that for you.
Let's keep it real. If money talks, then why them man they're speaking still? I heard you and her doing a thing. Nah, babe, we're just speaking still. Chill, my girl like 5.
Come on.
Even she's in hills. I mean, I just see feds in the M-way. Let's keep it fat. If money talks, then why them man they're speaking back? I heard you and her doing a thing. Nah, G, it ain't even that. Cap, my young boy look riding now. He don't even trap. Yo, she wanna leave with the kid. Like my cases, I'm beating the crib. Yo, why you still speaking your shit? Money talks, you don't need any luck. I got brothers that's running with me. When you see us, let's talk in the piece. I don't shit in the trap, no touching them seats. If I'm in there, I'm flushing the keys. Free blacks, they handed them time. Like my Audi, you'll handle it fine. Disrespect me, I'll bang on the 9. We come next, they like Amazon Prime. If we go, we're taking a Glock. She like my clothes, she's taking them off. My tape took long, if you waited, I'm sauce. But first, we had to drop tape on that block. Yo, you know what's funny to me? 300 racks ain't no money to me. You're drunk, that's why she act funny to beat. Bro, you better just run it to me. Now them shows are 100 a fee. I caught done it for free. My plug got a present, it's coming for cheap. And boxes I got ain't for under no tree. Cocaine, no weed on the scale. No gossip, we leave it to girls. Trap boy, it's so easy to tell. Got more soda than Keenan and Kel. No, I don't dance, I money walk. Whipping up with the money fork. And man been chatting for days. But me, I let my money talk. Let's keep it real. If money talks, then why them man they're speaking still? I heard you and her doing a thing. Nah, babe, we're just speaking still. Chill, my girl like 5'3" when she's in hills. I mean, I just see feds in the M-way. Let's keep it fat. If money talks, then why them man they're speaking back? I heard you and her doing a thing. Nah, G, it ain't even that. Cat, my young boy love riding now. He don't even trap. I see them man steal the style. Fuck them man. Don't respect my pagans. Coochie freshly shaven. Man's got expectations. Don't try flex on man last week with a dead vacation. Baby, I go Heathrow more than a man goes petrol station. Too white, Ronnie and Roxy, year 9. Ronnie did run me, big flip. That's gotta be on me. We had zombies. Spooky bando, this Thierry, no Jeans, Amiri, come costly. Got beef when a man's this fancy. Let's keep it real. If money talks, then why them men they're speaking still? I heard you and her doing a thing. Nah, babe, we're just speaking.
I don't think we did 17 there.
You did?
We did 17 there?
That day, yes.
Was it?
I know why. I know why. It's because the handle is different. I knew something was off. I don't feel right. Yeah. It's in my head the whole time.
This and this.
What's
No. You see this? And then this.
what's going on?
Dark and light, feed the cats. That's the needs of max.
Last one.
Oh.
Good. Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, bro.
That one was not a fun one, but we got it done. If you can get it done on your hardest days, on your shittest days, and on your good days, it'll feel easy. So just take these days as sharpening the blade. Like I'd much rather be on the couch resting and trying to get rid of this flu, but unfortunately that's not going to get us closer to our goals. So Sher was sick last couple of days as well, but we pull through, lean on the team and get a good session in the bank. So I'm happy about that. Now we can rest and recover for the rest of the day. Welcome back, people. I'm feeling quite low on energy after the training session. I mean, I wasn't feeling high on energy going in, but I think, a hard workout in combination with battling the flu a bit, it's gonna run you on empty pretty quick. But I'm happy that the session was banked. Performance was okay, all things considered, and it was definitely a day we got closer to the goal as opposed to getting further away from it. So we have the post-workout meal going down now. I've just showered, and this will be the first thing I eat post-training. So I have 120 grams, still a lot of carbs, 120 grams of the undefeated coconut cream of rice on the bottom there. You can see the texture of the cream of rice is just elite, really thick. And then on top, I have 50 grams of the bulk nutrients lemon meringue protein matrix. Weird combo, but it works. I've just been making it as like a bit of a paste or like icing for the cream of rice, which has been quite delightful. But I'll be real, my appetite's not there today, which is very unusual for me because normally I'm ravenous on any sort of calorie intake. I do find that when I'm ill, my digestion really slows down. I felt like during training, the pre-workout meal which I had, which is the same as what I've fucking had for the past year, just wasn't digested, and it was like sitting there and it was making me feel sort of quite uncomfortable and burpy. And and I'll be real, I don't have any appetite to get this in, but I think I'm blessed to have a really strong metabolic capacity 12 weeks out of my show, far better capacity than where it was last show. And I want to take care of that and keep it as high as possible. I'm going to get this meal in regardless, because I think undershooting food too much, will drive that metabolic capacity down, and then I'll find myself having to grind on much lower food. And when food gets low to a certain point, it becomes very difficult to manage the training, and then you start having to drop off your failure sets and drop off volume. And I just don't believe that that's an optimal approach to bringing your best physique on show day if you're having to back off on so many metrics just to be able to get yourself through to the finish line. So I'm going to eat this, and then by popular demand, going to take you through a tour of the new crib. Been in here for some time now, but I just haven't got around to showing the full space. I am pretty gassed about it. It was a long, painful 18 months, working with architects and designers, builders, contractors, all while being quite a lot more difficult in Bali with language barriers and such. But we got here, and I'm quite pleased with the final product, and certainly starts to feel like a home now, and somewhere I'll be happy to be for an extended time, or at least to call this sort of home base. I will force this meal in because that anabolic window is getting smaller by the second, and then we'll see you for the next clip to give you a rundown of the house. Okay, so we have the kitchen, as you've probably seen the most commonly on the vlogs thus far, but pretty spacious. We've got a big double door fridge, ice machine, water cooler, heaps of storage, stove top, microwave, and everything that I need. A nice big ceramic bench top for all the friends that I don't host, but good to know that the space is there if I ever need it. And then, we have probably my favorite part of the house, which is the Sunken couch. Many hours post-workout have been spent in here. The TV is perfectly tilted on the angle for supreme viewing. They have the exercise bike for the morning cardio requirements, which is a lot more time efficient. Without it, I'd have to commute to the gym, get back, shower. It's just a 30-minute cardio becomes a 90-minute activity. And then we have my little Japanese themed garden with probably my prized possession, which is my bonsai. It's really big, and she is thriving at the moment. The leaves are absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch her grow. We have some other plants, and then we have my koi pond with the water feature. Unfortunate story about the koi. We had 4 brothers, but unfortunately they got sucked down that little pipe, and we only have 1 brother left because he's too big to fit in the pipe. So he lost his brothers, which is sad. The other ones have escaped into the wilderness. But I'm in the process of getting a filter put on top of that pipe so that they can't go down. And then I will be repopulating the pond with a lot more fish, and then it should look a lot more exciting and happening there. And then in here you have my workspace, office, if you want to call it. So I made pretty basic. I have my diary, my computer, my journal, calendar, some books, camera if I'm doing editing or vlogs, webcam, this is where I film all my coaching check-ins, and then I have a bunch of other storage in here for some paperwork and other things. So I'm not using up all the storage yet. And then I've got a couple of things that give some flavor to the room. Got my Goku Ray, got this statue which I really like the look of, and then a small bonsai with Naruto hanging out there in the pebbles. Have my bathing ape, Medcom there, real plant which is looking a little bit sad. Probably because it's under the aircon. Might need to deal with that at some point. And then we can move upstairs. A cool, nice sort of exposed exterior hanging plants for Joe last. Money in the second floor. A little bit of interior design, exposed brick here with etched job. And then, in case of any intruders, I do have a real katana. So, if anyone wants to cause any funny business up in this house, you're gonna have to deal with me and the katana. Don't like your chances. And here you have bedroom, cool Japanese painting there. Added the fan because I get hot. Does mess with the aesthetic a little bit, but allows me to sleep better. Another big TV with the LED lights behind it. I'm a big TV watcher in terms of like my downtime, and it's something that I really like to do at the end of the day to sort of wind down. I think my lifestyle is pretty high stress, especially sometimes, and I can have a lot on my mind. I think I can be a highly strung person at times, and watching TV before bed, even if it's something simple, really helps me to just chill out, relax. I know some people like reading, but reading tends to feel like work sometimes for me, whereas TV is something I can enjoy and really helps me, puts me in a good state to sleep. And then have a full balcony that is fucking bright. Nice little balcony here. So we're actually in the middle of a local village, so I'm really only the only Westerner white guy in quite some distance, which obviously means that I need to be highly respectful of where I'm living, and that's why you'll see I have the offering tables and the tabernacle, which is where they do the offerings and their prayers at the front of the house. Because I understand that I'm a guest in someone else's village, but you can hear it's, compared to Bali, it's so much more peaceful in this area, which is a big difference to where I was before. high traffic, lots of tourists shouting and just really high stress, but I come out here in the morning and all I can hear is a few chickens and maybe some dogs and smell the incense burning, and it's nice. It's a nice place to be. Coming through. You guys, my wardrobe. Still working on my storage a little bit here. I'd like to get a bit of a cleaner system, but I do like my clothes. So that means I need quite a bit of storage space. I do like my shoes as well. So I got this individual shoe cabinet built out. You can see there's a few more spaces left if anything tickles my fancy. Then I have like my jewelry and my glasses and my bags in here. Some sofa benches just to sit when I'm sort of getting dressed or putting my shoes on. And then in through here is just my clothes really. You can see I have a lot of clothes, t-shirts, long sleeves, sports jerseys, jumpers, sweaters. It's all pretty well systemized. And then just my usual drawers, storage for some books, other bits and bobs that I'd like to clean up a little bit, and I will. And then coming through here, we have the sauna. So this is something I really wanted as an addition, so I could add in some sauna into the rotation in the evening before, as part of the winding down process. So I'm very happy with the way this came out as well. And then coming through, we have bathroom, pretty spacious, pretty just nice, white, clean, relatively minimal, and then a big spacious shower with some natural light coming down from the top. So yeah, that's it. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. A dream of mine for a long time has been to have my own home debt-free. Have a home that's not causing me any expense or doesn't have any liabilities, and I've managed to achieve that. As one of my goals for a long time. So I proud that I was able to pull this off at an early age, because I think so many people they basically end up just living to pay off a mortgage or to pay off their rent, and that's in my mind not an ideal way of life. It's not a way I want to live. So I've worked hard to be able to avoid that and put myself in this situation, where my income can go to things that can sort of improve the quality of my life and go into other business projects and such. But this is going to be home base for some amount of time, and I do really like it. It feels like me. It feels like home. So well settled in now.